Hey Math 3 students, it's time for your game plans. Monday, week number 6, September 14th to September 18th, 2020. Our section and topic is Module 1, Topic 1, Lesson number 2, Creating Expressions from Patterns. What's our learning goal? Students will be able to create expressions from patterns in their skills practice packets. Common Core Standards of Mathematics is in functions. Write a function in equivalent forms. What is our agenda today? We're going to go over some news in this classroom, some school announcements as well. We'll talk about week number 6 at a glance. Remember, I have released the factoring test. You can go to Edulastic and look at your scores, your responses, and if you go to my website, mrmathing.net, click on Math 3 and then the quiz and test corrections, you'll see the video solutions for that factoring test. That one's super important, so go back, look at your errors. It's really going to help you. Let's talk about grades. Remember, Schoology is a way to get and turn in your work. And now I have been able to sync individual assignments to the Aries. So what's in Aries is official. Remember, Khan Academy Check is coming up in about a week or two. So again, you need a total of 120 minutes by the end of the month. And again, if you came in late, look at that new student orientation video. School news every Tuesdays and Thursdays. Remember, attendance, attendance, attendance. You need to submit a check and connect each and every day. That is part of your participation grade, which is 10% of your grade. Remember, you go to your Schoology and you'll look for the check and connect on either the updates or the announcements. Kind of looks like, can I show you? And remember, office hours every Tuesdays and Thursdays. Click on that during the time. This coming Tuesday is back to school night, but it's virtual. What does that mean? You go to our school website, so you're not coming to school, and during these times, you will pop into your periods, and you'll basically find your teacher's virtual classroom. So you're going to get right out a schedule for your parents. That'll be helpful for them, and then we'll just look at those, find the teachers, and then we'll just be going over basic information. Shout out to Mr. Pooley, our principal, who came up or found this from someone else, a Chromebook hack that allows you to do a split screen. Okay, super helpful. We've been talking about these top 4 things that are more helpful in the classroom. Again, uncheck it. Do not notify me of any of assignments you're turning in. I'll see that in Schoology. Remember, you don't send emails to turn in your assignments. You turn it in through Schoology. Make sure you have connected your Google Drive. Remember, it's best to turn in your assignments in Schoology with a PDF file. Even your pictures. So if you've done the first 2 kind of like packets from this year, worksheets 1 to 4, 5 through 8, the common mistake is either uploading pictures or even Word documents they don't go through. So I've seen best as PDF. Remember, if you're ever going to send me an email, which is a main form of communication through me to me, make sure you write your name, period, and subject. I don't know if you realize I have 200 students. So you think about it, it's like 200 clients. So I can't possibly remember where you are in which period or subject. So please identify yourself. And then lastly, I'm not a robot. You're not a robot. And you can't ask things to be done instantly. Some students are like, how come you didn't check this? Or how come you didn't grade it? Sometimes students think that if you turn it in and within 30 seconds it's graded, and that is not accurate. We're doing our best and working hard. Campusware, schedule, 1-pager if you get lost. Let's talk about our assignments. If you've been with us since the beginning of school year, these in red are now considered late. You actually click on the word late work, and when I have time, I will check those. If you're a brand new student, remember, click on the new student orientation. That's the end of these slides. I already created a video for that. Here's an update on week number 3, worksheets 5 through 8. There was a Schoology. I basically merged my classes, and it helps make it more efficient on my side, but for some reason it erased worksheets 5 through 8. So if you've not submitted those, I'll be checking those tomorrow, Tuesday, September 15th at 9 a.m. After that, I'm going to turn this whole region here into a red, which means now if you ever want to turn in that work and it's considered late, you have to click on late work. Remember, late work, you get 100%. You just have to do a late payment with it. Week number 4, I just let you guys do Khan Academy. And then last week, I assigned Skills Practice 111 and a foldable. And then this week, when I show you guys a week at a glance, you're going to be doing Skills Practice 112. Those will be due on Schoology. Under assignments, I'm going to create a folder so you can see it. And that'll be due Friday, September 18th, 3 p.m. Let's take it a week at a glance. Week number 6, can you create algebraic expressions from patterns? During class, this is what you're focusing on. When you're doing your skills practice, you're reading and you're writing. During our conferences, you participate and talk to others, and you can even collaborate on warm-up questions. Specifically, at week at a glance for number 6, I'm now assigning to you guys Skills Practice 112. And remember, I've assigned it over 2 days because it kind of just help pace yourself. Wednesday in class, we're going to go over a last year's quiz. I'll throw up a couple of questions. You guys will get into breakout rooms, and then you'll actually have access to the whole quiz and video solutions. Tuesday, I'll post Skills Practice 113 for you to get ahead. But notice that this assignment is not on your quiz. Okay, this is only for students who are ahead of the game, feel confident. And then on Friday in class, you'll be taking a quiz, and you're turning in weeks work 5 and 6. Again, that was the green section. Okay, so you turn it all together as a packet, not individually. What happens when you click on this skills practice packet? Last week we learned that in this interactive math worksheets with Kami, you basically have to have the Chrome browser, get the Kami extension, and as you're working in there, it allows you to access those assignments. You can literally just click on this in blue. Okay, I made this slide because I found students, they're asking, how do you complete your math work? Okay, option number 1, you can print it. It's a lot of printing. You print it out, write on it, take a picture of your finished work, move the pictures to a Google document, download it as a PDF, and then upload it on Schoology. Option number 2 is if you don't have a printer and you just have old school notebook paper, which I probably would be doing, take a notebook paper, copy down the entire problem, and write your solution out with all the steps in work. Why do you want to write down the problem? Because you can actually have open notes during your quizzes and tests. So if you don't understand the context of what your answer was, you kind of just wasted your time. You're just kind of doing busy work, and that's not what I'm trying to do. Take a picture, move the picture to the Google Docs, and then download it as a PDF, and then upload it to Schoology. And then option 3, some of my students are doing this, and you guys see me do this, you're going to write on the PDF. So when you open up this Skills Practice 112, you click on it, you can actually write on it. You can work on it within Kami. Don't use your mouse to write on there. It doesn't look good. It's really sloppy. I can't read it. So I'm not going to give you credit if I can't read it. Use your electronic pen or pencil, like an Apple Pencil, to write your solution out with all your steps in your work, and then you upload it to Schoology as a PDF file. Bit of motivation. So this is kind of like a coach's motivations. I'm motivating my students, motivating, if I'm the coach or the players. Anaheim has these 5 C's, okay? How would character represent in this class? You know, you're being honest. Hey, I didn't turn in my work on time. Or, hey, emailing me when you have, like, you literally tried 3-4 times trying to get into the conference room, even if the internet's not working or Schoology's down. You know, and I asked you guys into breakout groups to collaborate. Can you actually work with others to figure out answers, or even ask them questions rather than just sitting there and waiting and not doing chatting and just not participating? Communication with me, not waiting until last minute, not waiting until the end of the semester, quarter, not waiting until due dates. You're being proactive and communicating, staying after class to ask a question, being brave and unmuting rather than using the typing function, being creative with your work. I like it when students are, when they're turning in the work, I see their own creativity and expressions of how they organize their information. Critical thinking. Let's just say, you know, you can't find the assignment. How do you access these videos? How do you go back and find out what was said? How do you do that hard work without others doing the hard work for you? And I think all inside of all this, which is not explicit in the 5 C's, is something called grit. What is grit? Grit means you have persistence. You keep trying, you keep working hard, you try to figure it out. Even if the solution is not very present, you're just there. You keep doing it. And then the passion part is, you know what? You're like, how does this math relate to my future career as a construction worker or a lawyer or a cook or a small business owner. It's how you do all these 5 C's within the math work. And that's what it means to have grit. So in 10 years from now, you'll remember this crazy math teacher who pushed you to do all these things, but it was towards your own goal. And then those are the tools we use during the week. I'll upload our checks and connects and this video that I'm creating right now. Again, if you are new on this last slide, or second to last slide, new student orientation, and then if you have troubles with your hotspot. So that was week number 6. See you guys.